The upcoming UFC 324 card is generating a lot of buzz, with fighters and fans both on edge as the event approaches. Justin Gaethje has been front and center recently, responding to fans who've been questioning his readiness and skill. Many supporters of his opponent, Paddy Pimblett, have started favoring the younger fighter, pointing to his grappling and athleticism. Gaethje, however, is confident that experience and technique will give him the edge, and he's determined to show that he belongs at the top of the sport. Earlier this week, photos circulated online showing marks on Gaethje's face. Fans speculated about a possible infection, but Gaethje addressed it, clarifying that he's healthy and ready for his fight. The controversy only added fuel to the fire, but he remains focused. Gaethje believes Pimblett's stand-up has clear vulnerabilities, particularly leaving his chin exposed. His plan is to exploit those openings, control the pace, and push the fight into the later rounds where his experience will make the difference. He's prepared to take the battle deep, confident that patience and strategy will allow him to overcome the hype surrounding his opponent.
And so, that's where we're at. I don't want to let him hurt me in front of my family, my friends, and I don't want him to take anything from me. So the animosity is, not personal, but obviously I want to fight this guy. I want to beat him. I love the animosity comes from all the doubters. It's crazy how fickle these fans are and how quick they forget who I am and what I do and how good I am at what I do. But yeah, I want to take him deep. I want to take him into the 4th, 5th round, and I want to beat the out of this guy. That is the plan, and I will plan on hurting him. And I will want to hurt him, the closer we get to this fight. But yeah, he does leave himself open. And, I have to use my experience and my technical abilities to take advantage of those mistakes. He's going to make mistakes, and you cannot make mistakes at this level. And I have to take advantage of that, when he gets there.
Meanwhile, Jorge Masvidal has hinted at something major in the works, teasing fans about a potential White House fight. While he hasn't confirmed any specific opponent, he mentioned Conor McGregor, which immediately sparked speculation. This comes after Dana White stated that a matchup between Chandler and McGregor would not happen at the White House, leaving room for alternative high-profile bouts. Masvidal's interest in fighting at the White House shows he's aiming for spectacle and a unique stage for his next big fight. Colby Covington has also been making headlines, sharing his desire to return to action and compete at a major event. He's been using his training in real American freestyle wrestling to sharpen his skills and stay ready. Covington has expressed his ambition to headline the White House card, highlighting the patriotic angle and the historical significance of the venue. He's determined to be part of one of the most memorable events in MMA history, showing that his focus is as much about timing and presentation as it is about in-cage performance.
The next few months, I got my feet wet. I was using real American freestyle as my training camp, my springboard to, get some good training and get some good competition in before my next fight. But everybody knows that how bad I want to be on that UFC White House card. That's the fight that I want. That's the pinnacle. That will be the perfect cap and the feather in my cap. So, I want to fight in the White House. I want to fight for Donald Trump. I want to fight for all the military, all the law enforcement, all the ICE officials that I look up to so much. So, I want to fight for America. What better way to fight for America than on the 250th anniversary of America? So, I want to fight at the White House in June, so now it makes sense now that they've held me out this long. I've been trying to fight, I've been trying to get fights, but they just couldn't find any fights worth their time that made sense for the business at welterweight. So now that I see there's just nobody at welterweight to fight, now I might as well just go up to middleweight. It just feels like there's bigger fights up there.
In other divisions, Merab Dvalishvili provided insider insight into the lightweight landscape. He revealed that the highly anticipated fight between Ilia Topuria and Movsar Evloev could happen sooner than expected. Reports suggest that if Topuria isn't ready to return to action, the winner of the Pimblett versus Gaethje fight may face Arman Tsarukyan in an interim title bout. Merab Dvalishvili also shared that he had accepted a grappling challenge against Tsarukyan, but had to withdraw due to a minor training injury. These developments show how multiple divisions are in motion, with fighters positioning themselves for both interim titles and potential full championship bouts.
Ჩემთვის იდეალური UFC-ს ქარდი. დავიწყოთ main event-ით.
Ilia Topuria Islam Makhachev.
მოხდება უდესმე შენი აზრით?
მე ვიცი რაღაცა დეტალები ილიასგან. შეიძლება იმაზე ადრე ვიდეო მომივიდა ესეთი ისა რა ქვია ამერიკასო ესე არ მოცავკენს მოწინააღმდეგე ჩაიხსნა რაღაცა ის შემოგონი არ ჩამოდის რაღაცა და აი ესე რამოდენიმე დღე იყო მე დარჩენილი 3 თუ 5 დღე და თუ ეჭიდავები იმაში გრაფიკში ჩაატარეს იქ არმენიაში
შარაბულეთთან ეჭიდავები იმაზე ხო
და აი როგორ აი ეგ მივიღე გამოწვევად და მეთქი შანსია ვერ მომიგებს ან წესები რო გავეცანი რომ ხო ეს mission only მე როგორ დამაფინიშოს მე შანსია რა და დავდგები და მე უბრალოდ წავედი მეორე დღეს იმაზე საჭიდაოდ და ეს კიდე გაიხსნა ეს ცხვირი რა და მაგიტო
The UFC's approach to Topuria's lightweight title remains clear. Reliable sources confirm that the organization plans to keep him as the champion, giving him time to recover and return. Should an interim title defense become necessary, the UFC is expected to handle it as they did with Tom Aspinall in the past, allowing the division to remain competitive without stripping the reigning champ. Pimblett has already stated he's ready to step up if Topuria remains unavailable, keeping the division moving while respecting the champion's status. Analyzing the UFC 324 main event, experts have weighed in on the matchup between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. While opinions differ, there's a consensus that this fight will be technically complex and strategically intense. Gaethje's experience and versatility give him an advantage in controlling the fight, while Pimblett's youth and dynamic grappling present a significant challenge. Observers note that the fight could hinge on patience, timing, and the ability to capitalize on the stakes, making it one of the most anticipated bouts on the card. Overall, UFC 324 is shaping up to be a pivotal event, with multiple storylines converging.
Gaethje has the experience and the heart, and then that technical stuff that him and Whitman, just that mindset, the strategy that him and Whitman. So I think it makes for a very interesting main event.
It's going to be a sick fight. Sick fight.
So the consensus is both of you guys are going with Paddy Pimblett.
No, I'm going with Gaethje in this
Gaethje, I'm going with Pimblett.
Yeah.
And I mean, you think about it too, like Kilo said, that's one thing that Justin Gaethje does have over Paddy Pimblett is that he's fought the best of the best.
Yeah.
I mean, the last fight that Paddy Pimblett fought was Michael Chandler, and Chandler, it's not the same Michael Chandler it was back in the Bellator days, right? He's seasoned, and I don't want to say it.
Gordon, Ferguson, Green, Chandler, he's beat some good guys.
He's beat some good guys, but he's never fought the technical I've been here before, the experienced guy. Where he, 100%. You look at El Kukui, Tony Ferguson, when Justin Gaethje fought him, everyone's like, he does some crazy shit, and then Justin was like, pop. Yeah. Just kept it simple.
With fighters stepping up, controversy stirring, and fans eagerly watching every development. Thanks for following this update.